No, I'm getting started. Okay, so today I'm going to be tying two flies. One is a simple fly and one is a four-borger. The one that I'm going to be tying right now is a four-borger used for salmon and steelhead. So, going to grab some dubbing, twist it onto the thread, then start wrapping it around all in one spot so that it will make a big ball. Now that I've done that, I'm going to brush it out with a dubbing brush. And then I am going to grab some blue saddle for the collar. I am going to pull some of it off. I'm going to pull the marabou off of the back of it so that I can get a good grip while I'm wrapping it on. To tie the blue saddle onto the fly, and then I trim the tip off. Then I am going to pull it back, wrap it around, wrap it around again. 2, 3, 4. And so you're going to want to wrap it around about 3 or 4 times. You're going to want to tie it off. Trim it. There. Then you are going to want to grab 10 pieces of purple ostrich. Going to want to grab 10 pieces, put 10 pieces on each side of the fly. Down, and then I'm going to want to twist the vise round onto the other side. Then I am going to want to repeat the process. The other side. Then you're going to want to trim off pieces that are sticking out there, both sides. And then you're going to want to grab some French flat braid in blue. Tie it down. Then start wrapping it down the shank of the hook, kind of midway. Going to want to trim that off. Then you're going to want to grab some black 4. Then you're going to want to tie it, and then you're going to want to trim it as close to the hide as possible. You're going to want to pull out all the loose 4 that's on the back of it. And then you're going to want to twist it around so that the back of the 4 is facing where you tied the saddle. Going to want to tie it down. Then you're going to want to do the same with the blue 4.
I got like 10 whole hands.
Going to want to tie it down. It's there. And then you're going to want to pull it back so that the black 4 is on the top of the fly. What I'm doing is I'm going to use a hook for a Christmas ornament. And I'm going to pull it down so that it keeps the 4 in place while I tie down kind of a bulky head so that it will all stay in place. I'm going to take it off and see how good the head stands. Good angle.
Tu veux courir, Nico?
Like that, so that it's all facing on top of each other. Then you're going to want to grab some angel here and either silver or blue. I'm using silver.
Janet Jackson. I used the cat.
Going to want to tie that down to the fly. and then you're going to want to pull other side back. Tie down the other side so that it's facing on top of the black craft 4. And then you're going to want to trim it at about the same length as the tail. That. Then you're going to want to grab some Kingfisher blue ostrich. Blue ostrich. You're going to want to grab 15 strands.
Drop it down. Drop it down.
Want to grab 15 strands and you're going to want to tie them down at the tip. There. You want to tie them down at the tip. Want to trim off tips of it.
Oh yeah.
Right there. Then you're going to want to grab some strong guinea feathers in blue. Going to want to pull one out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the feather off of one side so that when I go to tie it down, guinea feather is hard to use, so that when I go to tie it down, since it's hard to use, I'll only be tying down one side and another side won't want to fly out.
Tied that the wrong way.
When it's tied it the wrong way.
You tied it the wrong side.
Going to want to pull it back. It the wrong way, but it's because I tied it in the wrong way. So you're going to want to pull that back on each wrap, and then you're going to want to tie it down right there. Then you're going to want to trim that off. Kind of ahead. Then you're going to want to grab I'm going to use a whip finisher because it's going to make it easier. To tie that down and do a whip finish. Then you're going to want to trim off the thread. There's a bit of the guinea feather sticking out, like I have here. just going to want to trim that off. And there you have a bit, almost half. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put, this is up to you, but I'm going to put on a small bit of the Zap head glue so that it will stay together. You're going to want to the tip. I'm going to use these because if don't, then it will ruin the scissors. Trim that off, and then I'm going to stick it on. Going to grab a lighter. Want to burn the end there, like that, so that the head will stick. Working. Can't get it tonight. Right at the tip of the head. There. I left on a little too much of the head, so it doesn't really stick out perfectly.
You will still catch fish though.
About how it will look. There, have a 4-burger. This fly is used for salmon and steelhead, mostly on rivers. And now I am going to be going to put these to one side because I'm going to tie a different fly.